A Place Further Than the Universe is an adventure anime that will make you fall in love with life again. Whether you are still a kid, teenager, or already at the adult stage, it will make you want to stop being a sleepwalker in life. It will make you so inspired that you would end up getting up and doing something with your life, like going to Antarctica. This anime story has captured the hearts of a lot of fans, and there are fans who are not contented with a single season. They want more. Unfortunately, there's still no season 2 released as of the making of this video. While waiting for the release, this video will analyze the chances of having a season 2 based on both the good and bad news about it.
Let's get started.
Let us first start with the bad news. These are the reasons a season 2 may not happen. Most animes are based on a light novel or manga, but not this anime. A Place Further Than the Universe is an all-original content. It being an all-original content is not a good news though, since there is no source material for season 2. We could not say that, hey, there will be a season 2, since this volume has not been covered yet. However, we can also look at it in a positive light. The makers do not need to wait for enough source materials to be made. They can instead immediately make a season 2 and just hire writers to write the story while anime production is ongoing. This anime already had a manga adaptation even before it premiered. Sadly, this has already ended with a total of 3 volumes. This manga adaptation has the same ending as the original anime. There is no news that they are going to create a new season of the manga. The manga adaptation could have been our hope for a source material for the season 2. The animation studio of this anime is the well-known Studio Madhouse. This studio has produced notable animes like One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, and Cardcaptor Sakura. However, as I said in my other videos, Madhouse does not have a great record of creating sequels. It indeed has a record of creating sequels, but it rarely does that. Seeing it make a sequel is like seeing a unicorn or Nessie. However, things do look bright for this anime, since it is hard to ignore the fact that these earn worldwide recognition. So, we might see another unicorn through this anime. Fans of this show are divided on the thought of it having a sequel. One group says that a season 2 is not needed, since the first season is already a masterpiece. A season 2 could destroy the first season's charm. The other group is in favor of having another season, since there are many aspects that can be covered and they are simply not satisfied with one season only. There is yet to be a confirmation or denial about the season 2 from companies working on this anime. We can only hope that they will make the confirmation announcement and not the dreaded denial. These are the reasons a season 2 may happen. This anime managed to earn very good ratings in IMDb and My Anime List, since it is around 8 to 8.9. In Anime News Network and Anikore websites, its ratings exceeded expectations by being extremely very good. An extremely very good rating is at around 9 to 10. There are only very few animes that get to have these ratings in different websites. This just shows that A Place Further Than the Universe is truly a masterpiece. It is not only its ratings that is exceptional. Its popularity ranking is also off the charts, especially in Japan. Based on Anikore website, it already ranked as the most popular anime when it premiered in winter 2018. It managed to maintain being at the number 1 spot for the entire year and until this current year. So it has been at the top spot for 2 consecutive years already. However, its ranking is not that good in My Anime List, since it is currently at rank 400. Although this ranking is not as good as its Anikari ranking, it is still better than most animes since it is within the top 500 most popular anime. Its popularity in Twitter is also not that good since it only has around 50,000 followers. The sales record of this anime is not far behind its rating in popularity since it also performed extremely well according to Oricon chart. It was able to rank well in the chart for a number of times. The highest rank it reached for its Blu-ray sales was 3rd place. Its DVD sales also had a good performance, but it was not as good as its Blu-ray sales. If that is not enough proof of its good sales, then it being ranked as the 22nd top-selling animation in Japan on Blu-ray disc or DVD by series for the first half of 2018 might do the trick. This is based on sales surveyed from December 11, 2017 to June 10, 2018. If that is still not enough proof, then its ranking as the 26th top-selling animation in Japan on Blu-ray disc or DVD by series for the entire year of 2018 will definitely prove that it has very good sales. This is based on sales surveyed from December 11, 2017 to December 9, 2018. There is a downside to its sales portion though. Only very few websites that I know of are legally streaming this anime, and these are Crunchyroll and the Anyone YouTube channel. This anime has been recognized as the 8th best international show of 2018 by the New York Times. Yes, you heard that right. This is really recognized by the American newspaper, the New York Times, that is based in New York City. This is an amazing feat since the New York Times is not anime focused, and yet it recognized this anime as one of the best international shows of 2018. "2018 was the year this anime premiered and also last aired. It is just then still 2 years after it last aired, so hiatus is not yet a problem. A place further than the universe had a well-wrapped ending. Shirase gained some closure over her mother's death. The rest of the girls were also able to get their own closures. However, there are some portions that hints of a possible season 2. One hint is that Shirase promises to return to Antarctica one day. Another hint is the title of the last episode will go on another journey someday. Then, there is Mari's childhood friend Megumi, who went on her own expedition to the Arctic. These hints could be taken to mean that a season 2 is possible. Or it could also be taken to mean that these are the creator's way of leaving it all up to us to explore the next possibilities through our own imagination. The chances of this anime having a season 2 is 50-50. This anime performs extremely well in sales, popularity, and ratings. You could even immediately expect it to have a season 2 by just looking those numbers. However, it has one major obstacle, and that is its source material or lack of it. As I mentioned before, this anime is an all original content. It has no source material, so it would be hard to make a season 2 if there is no plot to follow. Its other obstacle, but not as big as the lack of source material, is its animation studio. Studio Bones does not have a really great record of creating sequels. However, this problem can be easily fixed by having another animation studio work on it instead. This happened with One Punch Man, so it could possibly happen to this anime. How about you? Do you think there will be another season? Feel free to share your thoughts.
Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Like, comment, and share to everyone.